Okay, that's it going down in the radiator, the air's coming up, okay? We're out here working on the tracer today. I just drained the radiator. What I'm gonna show you how to do today is use the OEMTOOLS 87009 no spill coolant filling funnel kit. I've used one of these several times on like race cars and stuff. This is handy. The way it works is it actually replaces, or goes in place of, I should say, the cap on your radiator. This is the stock cap and this goes in there. Now, there are several adapters in here. There's 4 adapters and they're labeled B. I don't know if you see it. You've got A, B, C, and D. And then there's the adapter that has the O-ring in it that is also labeled B. So obviously B and B, put them together. O-ring goes down because that's what seals in your radiator. Like I said, you've got a smaller one, which is C. You've got A, which is your big one. You've got B, which is normally for your overflow, like threads on like that, okay? Now, this is designed, the way this works is, you put this in here, okay? And put this on the radiator, okay? Obviously, this is for if you have done something like replace your thermostat, or like me, I just drained the radiator, okay? This is designed to create the highest point, okay? So obviously, you have 90s. You don't want this like that. You want it like this, okay? And then if you need to get this higher, there's actually, okay, that way, the idea is to make this the highest point of the cooling system. That way all the air goes to here, okay? So thermostat, old radiator cap laying right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go down to this. Boop. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to drain the radiator. I'm going to start filling it back up with coolant, like this. Let me see, I've got one of these here I think is open. Yep, this one's open. Okay, so we will start filling this up very slowly. Okay, what I like to do is let it sit. You'll see bubbles coming up. That is the air escaping your coolant system. Okay, that's it going down in the radiator, the air's coming up. Okay, you've created a high point here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep filling this up. Okay, as you can see, it's taking the coolant. Okay, what else I'm going to do is I've had the petcock drain plug open on the radiator. I'm going to make sure that there's nothing coming out the bottom. Okay, now the bubbles are starting to slow down. What else you can do to speed up this process is you can come over here, squeeze your upper radiator hose. You can squeeze your lower radiator hose. Basically, you're just working the bubbles out, okay? So I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this up. I like to get it up to about maybe a quarter of the way. Okay, right about there, okay? So now what we'll do is I'm going to squeeze the hose a few more times. Okay, try and get all that out. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to start the car. Let it run until the thermostat opens. That should suck that dry. Now we're going to let this run. What I've done in the car is I put the defrost on heat high. That way it will circulate all the way through the heater core, all the lines, chase everything out. Any air it should push back to here because we've created a high point. Like I said, there's an adapter too. You can get up here and create a really high point, but I don't want to do that. Now we're going to let this run until we see movement. When you see movement, the thermostat should open and it should suck some coolant down in there. Now after that happens, you will start getting pressure in here. When you need to take this off, you can put this down in there and that will plug it. Like that way, whenever you take this loose, all the coolant won't come out. Okay? I'll leave that right there. Hey, it's running. Also start feeling your hoses. If you can squeeze the hose, that means that there's not enough coolant in it. Your hoses need to be hard. So like I said, I'm gonna let this run basically until I get heat. And then there may be, hopefully there'll be some bubbles coming up in here, or this will take a bunch of coolant. Got in the car, revved it a little bit, hold it about 3 grand. I'm getting heat. I noticed a lot of bubbles coming up out here. It has not taken any, which is weird because normally when the thermostat opens, it fills up and we'll take this hose. When that thermostat opens, it will. Beezus said he thinks there's not a thermostat in here. So we'll figure that out later. But it's got full heat. Oh, we're getting some bubbles and the coolant just went down. We moving now. Let's see what my hose is doing. Oh, we're getting warm over here. The problem is the lower radiator hose is down there and I can't get to it because of the belt. So, let that run for a minute more, and then we'll go from there. Real quick, Steve and I appreciate you watching this video. We hope it helps you get this job done today. If you can take a second of your time and hit that like and that subscribe button, it helps us make more videos like this. And the more these videos I get to make, the less I have to go to my day job, so appreciate it. Like I said, once you get this bled, you put this stopper in, and what you can do is go back to your jug of coolant, funnel in, pull the stopper out, and all your coolant will go back in there, and you don't waste any. And then I'm going to take this, turn it over, take your adapters back off. Okay, put your cap back on. Take your adapter off, put your cap back on. The last thing you want to do is fill your overflow. I always recommend wait till you've let the car cool off to fill your overflow, because if there's too much coolant in it, it will push in the overflow and you don't fill the overflow up, push coolant back into it, and then it explode or overfill. So let this cool off. Obviously get it off ramps too so it's level, then fill your overfill. But that's it. This is a simple process. You can buy vacuum bleeders too. I've got one in there, but I like this way. This one's easy. You don't need a vacuum hose, don't need any of that. So thanks.